What's going on, you guys? So today we have something going on a little bit different. It's a little silly, it's a little goofy, but I figured, you know, why not? So we're gonna go fish the aquarium. Now last time that I was here, I caught a fish on a piece of gum. So that kind of got some gears going, and I started thinking, wonder what else I can catch some bass on here. I've never fished an area that has such a high population of fish in one small area, obviously, which is why they'll eat just about anything. But today we have a few different baits, which not many people probably fish. Here we go. We got some trolley worms. We've got some blue sharks. And last but not least, and a personal favorite of mine, and most likely the fish, and I have a feeling this bait is going to do the best today, the good old Swedish fish. We're going to get out to the aquarium and see if we can get anything to bite today. I'm going to be fishing these on like a drop shot, a shaky head, and like a weighted wacky rig. This is just going to be a fun video. I've never done anything like this before. Last time I caught a fish on a piece of gum, so I have a feeling that these might work. This should be a fun one. Hopefully we'll catch some fish. Maybe we'll catch a big one. Who knows? I heard the giant fish love Swedish fish. So the goal for the day is to catch a fish on every single one of these candies, but let's go down there and see if we can't get anything to bite, boys and girls. See you when we get there. Alright, we made it. We're back at the aquarium. The tide is definitely falling. It's pretty low right now, but I see quite a few fish out here, and I'm feeling really confident we're going to be able to catch some fish on these silly baits, aka candy. So I'm going to rig up a drop shot with the Swedish fish and a Ned rig with the trolley crawlers for you guys. Maybe we can get lucky and catch one on every single color in this bag. Who knows? Let's get it going. No, you want to eat the Swedish fish? Oh, that looks good. I can just let it sit on the bottom since it's drop shotted. It stays like a foot off the bottom and just flows in the current. Fish is definitely gonna come up and eat this thing. Eat it. Okay. We're gonna give the old trolley worm a shot on the Ned rig. I have a feeling that this is gonna be the juice, boys. Ouch, not the easiest thing to rig. There we go. Not the prettiest setup, but see what happens. Feeling good about this one. Oh no, I just had one right there. Not exactly sure why these fish don't want to eat this worm. Looks delicious. I think it might be because of the super bright, ridiculous colors. Just try it, it's tasty. Come on! Oh, I just had one on. It's almost like they like it swimming more. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a big crab. Crappie on a trolley worm, boys. There you go. Good crappie. Alright, that's the first fish of the day on the candy. I got a nice sized crappie on a freaking trolley worm. How ridiculous is that? So funny. I figured out that they didn't want it on the bottom. If I swim it, obviously it looks a little bit more realistic. I mean, this is super bright. The water's so clean, there's no way that this looks natural by any means, but there you go. There's a crappie on it. That's pretty funny. That's awesome. I'll let him go. See you later, Mr. Crab. Come on. Oh, it's a fish. Got him. Fish on the drop shot trolley worm. Bass on the drop shot trolley worm for you guys. Oh, it's cold. I just put that blue one on. Got this little dude. See it. Alright guys, so we've caught 2 fish on the trolley worms. We're gonna switch it up and strictly throw the Swedish fish around for a little bit. Hopefully we can get one to bite. It's pretty cool to see these fish react to these baits that are, this candy that is absolutely not anything realistic whatsoever. And you can tell that they know it's fake. Like, you really have to move it really, really fast to get them to bite. That last bass I caught on the drop shot, actually, I was letting it sit for a little bit and he came up and ate it. But when I had it on the Ned rig head, I was just moving it like as quick as I can, basically like a jerk bait, and they would just get a glimpse of it, see something moving by, and they'd come up and hit it. Just straight reaction. You know, if they got more than a second to look at it, they would not eat it. So yeah, we're learning a little bit, having fun, chill day. Hope you guys are enjoying this, but we're gonna switch over to the Swedish fish now and see if we can get one to bite. Alright, I'm gonna modify this old Swedish fish a little bit. Take it down a little bit. Got him. Got him on the Swedish fish. Oh my god. There it goes. There's the Swedish. Little guy. Little guy. Alright, that's 3 fish on candy. That was fun. That was cool. Drop shot Swedish fish. Now I think it's time to go with some normal bass gear. Since we're throwing that trolley worm, we're gonna try something that looks almost identical to it, which is the Gary Yamamoto Senko. I literally cut it down to about 1.5 inches, the same exact size as that trolley was. So we're gonna see if we can get bit on this just for fun. I mean, it's different color, but it almost looks identical to what I was throwing on here. And it took me a while to get bit. So we're gonna see if it's any easier with this. Got him. First cast with the Senko on the drop shot. Come here, little buddy. See ya. Oh, came off. Well, it's something kind of interesting for you guys. This looks almost identical to that gummy worm that I was throwing. And it, you know, I guess it's obviously softer, but I wonder what difference it makes. Because I fished that thing for probably an hour before I caught a fish on it. This is like every cast. So we caught a fish on the crawler and on the Swedish fish. I couldn't catch one on the blue whale. I tried for a while, but it just did not happen. So gonna put the candies down for a little bit, try to catch a quality sized fish. Gonna move out to the mouth of this little spot, get away from those little dinks up there, and hopefully catch something big, something a little bit more exciting. Whew, sloppy. There's a fish. Oh god, it broke me off. Dang, that was a good fish right there. Alright, going back out to that point where I just broke that fish off. I let him eat it for a second. He might have gotten tangled up into some sort of brush out there or rocks or something, but I had that hooked for a second on Ned rig with the Finesse TRD. This is California craw. Put the same thing back on. I'm gonna go out there and see if I can catch another one. God, I cannot catch a fish here. One more fish and I'm gonna call it. Oh, there's a fish. I was checking my phone. I think there's a fish on here. Is there? Yeah. There he is. Oh, that's a decent one. Take it. Oh yeah. Biggest one of the day. Oh, there we go. That's a chunky one. Look, he crushed that Ned rig. Look how fat he is. It's a good fish. Literally just letting the Ned rig sit. Right, there we go. Little pounder. We'll take him. See you, bud. Thanks. Biggest fish of the day. Oh, look, he's hanging out. There he goes. Time to roll home. Oh, wow. There's a really big one sitting behind that pillar. Just in ambush mode. that's it for me. I'm donezo. Time to go. It's been a good one. It's a lot of fun. Never caught fish on candy like that. It's a little bit different. Pretty interesting too. So we did actually learn a little bit because we realized that I was throwing that Gary Yamamoto Senko, the exact same size, a little bit different color than that green trolley worm. Obviously has different action, but same exact size. They almost look identical, but they wouldn't really even touch the trolley worm. It took me about an hour to even get one fish. I mean, I was getting small bites, but they just wouldn't hold on to it long enough. So what it comes down to, I think, is honestly like really natural colors in clear water, and just having that rubber being really realistic looking in the water, because the trolley worm just kind of like fishing with a little stick or something. It's, I mean, hard as a rock. But yeah, it was a really good day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see you all in the next one.